What is up, YouTube people? Motorcycle maniacs. As you can tell by the title of this, I am back on a Harley. All my Indian people, do not hate me. I did not get rid of the Indian Scout. I am plain errand boy today. My friend bought a Harley, and she is not comfortable riding yet, so she's still in the very beginner stage on, you know, cruising neighborhoods and getting comfortable with it and this, that, and the other. So she asked me if I could take it to get it inspected for her. So that's what I'm doing today. And trust me, this is totally different than my Indian Scout bobber. This is a, I can't remember the year, but it's a Harley Heritage Softail. It's real similar to my old Fat Boy. I mean, as far as the weight and everything, I think it's probably pretty close. And trust me, there is a big difference on weight. So I didn't really remember it as much since I hadn't ridden in a while. Before I got the Indian Scout bobber, so I hadn't been on a bike in almost a year. And getting on this thing, I was like, holy crap, this thing weighs a ton. I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure it's probably 700, maybe a little more. I don't know. I have no clue about this bike. So big difference in weight. I mean, you can still move it around, but I like my Indian Scout. Now this, obviously, if I wanted to get out and go a long trip, this is obviously going to be a lot more comfortable bike than the Scout. The suspension's a lot more plush, things of that nature, but for the riding I'm doing is just city riding and getting out and having fun. The Indian Scout bobber is the way to go. So, my opinion, but I figured I would take the time to make a video since I'm going to be on something different. But anyway, it's cool, man. She finally got a bike. She's been wanting one for a long time, and it's cool that somebody else got into motorcycles, you know, and we'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm so not used to this bike. Forgive me for the jumping around, but if you go from a Scout to this is a different ball game here, people. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it's cool. She's getting into it. I'll have somebody to ride with. Her husband got a trike. It's a I'm wanting to say it's a Kawasaki something or another with a trike kit put on it. I've never ridden a trike, and he told me I could ride that one, but I don't know. I'm used to the two-wheel action, so I'll stick with what I know for now. And I'm taking it to where they get their stuff inspected, and I'm not sure where it is. They told me it was yellow, so I have a feeling it's going to be that building up there. It's a 1998 Heritage Softail is what this is. Thanks. It's actually not mine, but I'm just getting it inspected for a friend. She doesn't know how to ride yet. She's been through the safety school, but she's still getting accustomed.
Yeah, You want to make sure she's safe.
So she was like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable on the big road yet, so she asked me to go and get it inspected for her.
Real nice bike.
It's pretty clean. It's a 98. Yeah, it's a 98.
Shit, it's fucking good. It's fucking your bike.
Yeah, so I mean, it's clean.
Can't beat that shit.
Yeah, she called me and she's telling me about it, and I can't remember what she paid for it, but she showed me pictures of it, and I was like, man, that sure looks like a clean bike. And for the price of it, I can't remember what she said she paid, like $5 or $6 grand.
Shit.
I said, yeah, I would go get it.
Definitely.
So she went and grabbed it, and
Got the kid that bike.
yeah.
But you up.
Have a good one. Had us a Harley fan there.
Now, how close do you got to be for me for it to start?
Oh, I don't know. It is cold natured, but it should be warmed up now.
Is it the keyless thing you
No, it's.
I'm just sticking right here for right now.
That'll work.
I don't really feel like digging in my pockets.
I don't blame you. Oh, thanks, sir. Is that everything?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Okay, we are good to go. That was a quick inspection. Have a good one. He was a nice gentleman. And the light's going to even stay green for me. So nice. Feels kind of weird with the windshield. I had one on my last Harley, and I'm now not accustomed to it after being on the bobber for a while. She does have a throttle boss on this, which is kind of nice. If y'all don't know what that is, I don't know if y'all can see it, but this one's just a piece of plastic that goes on your end cap, which helps on your rolling around, and especially highway riding, because you can basically just do that with your hand and just lay your palm on that, and makes it a lot nicer for long rides. But for a 1998, it runs good. It's carbureted, so my first Fat Boy was carbureted, and it was kind of a pain. But the older they get, the more they seem to need warming up good. And this one is definitely cold natured, but it actually warmed up fairly quick today. But it's not cold, obviously. Winter, I have a feeling this one will be a bear to deal with. Probably take a good little bit to warm it up, but that's carbureted versus fuel injection, so you know. The good thing is, if you're buying a bike today, and if you're buying a new bike or a few-year-old bike, it's probably going to be fuel injected. And I've always been a fan of carbureted. I mean, it's been around forever and it works. But you just have the issues with the cold starts and the choking it and all that. But no big deal. But anyway, y'all, just a quick little video getting out on a different kind of bike. I'll give you my impressions of it. Like I said, I've come from Harley, so I like them. I still do. Even though, like I said, this one is a beast compared to my Indian Scout bobber that I'm used to now. Just as far as turning and handling and the weight. But it's a Harley, and it's a fun little bike.